NFL Divisional Playoff Round preview, starting with the Saturday games. We have both number one seeds playing after having a bye week. Both games on Saturday will be rematches from the regular season, so we have some reference points we can look back on, and I'll discuss those more in the individual game breakdowns. There's a lot of talk about teams with rest advantages and how they typically have an edge, but I'm really not so sure it's all that significant. I'm big into momentum and rhythm for teams, and not so sure that's something these number one seeds have. When's the last time they've played a real meaningful game down the stretch? You can argue KC for Week 18 was a meaningful game, but their backs have never really been against the wall for a while. And the other number one seed, the Eagles, they've basically been off for about a month now, and maybe their last real meaningful game was Week 14 when they played the Giants. We haven't seen the Eagles at full strength in over a month. These number one seeds enter the playoffs having to face teams that have been scratching and clawing to stay alive. And last year, both number one seeds went down in this round. So bottom line is, I don't give the one seeds a huge bump up in ratings for having a bye week. I do give them a home field advantage bump, which I increase for each round in the playoffs. Home teams the last 10 years in the divisional round are 29-11 against the spread. On Sunday, we have two games with more equally rated teams and no prior games played against one another this season, unless you count the first quarter played between Buffalo and Cincy, which we can actually look back on and see how the market closed on that game, which I'll discuss more about in that game breakdown. Dallas and San Fran is the only game where we are seeing it lined for the first time this season, and both teams are coming off impressive performances. Last week's wildcard round, we saw some high-scoring games, all games going over the total. And because of that, I think the totals in this week's divisional round are a bit inflated. I think closer to kickoff, when the public gets more involved betting, we're going to see these totals continue to climb up. There's only one game this weekend where the total has gone down from the opening line, and that's the San Fran-Dallas game. The other three games, the total has gone up from the opening line, and I think that's creating a little bit of value on betting the unders in this round, with the exception of San Fran-Dallas game, because that total has dipped down from the opener, and that's likely related to sharp betting action because the public definitely isn't betting unders this early in the week. I'll discuss all this and more in each individual game breakdown, so be on the lookout for those. And if you want to take your sports betting to the next level, join the Betting Network Discord community, improve your overall sports betting IQ. I have over 85 different betting lessons on various topics. Invite link to join is in my bio or the description of this video, or you can just DM me for an invite link. Good luck this weekend with whoever you bet.